Yo, what's up, guys? So another Melty Blood trailer came out for another character, and to my surprise, it's actually Roa. I thought it was going to be another like new character, considering the way that they actually worded the tweet that they put out, saying like, hey, it's going to be another new character, spoiler character is going to be coming. So I'm thinking it was going to be like one of the new characters from the actual visual novel and stuff like that. But no, it's actually Roa. And spoiler alert, if you don't know, Roa is just another villain, another important villain to the actual Tsukihime series. Not going into too much detail out of it, so you guys can actually check out the story yourself if you care about that. But super excited to see this character back inside the game. I haven't taken a look at that trailer. I'm gonna take a look at it with you guys. But just a little bit of background, of course. Roa, at the current version of the game, at least his Crescent Moon version, is very, very strong. So I'm very interested to see exactly what version of him they actually go towards. I know people have some nightmares dealing with some very strong present players and stuff like that, because it can be a lot annoying when that character actually does get started. The unique thing about Roa that he always had was, especially in his, I don't know if it's in his other versions, but I know in his Crescent for sure, the unique thing he has was he has the ability to cancel specials into specials, which is absolutely crazy that this character can actually do that. So we're going to be taking a look at this footage, see exactly which one it is, and just overall just give some analysis and impressions. Go ahead and take a look at it. But as always, before we begin, gotta do the YouTube stuff. The goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I know it's a crazy goal, but that is the goal I set for myself. So if you like the type of content I've been putting out, as far as video analysis, discussions, tips and tricks, videos, guides, and stuff like that for Guilty Gear, and plenty of that's going to be coming for Melty Blood, and definitely consider supporting the boy. Subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on so you know the next video goes live. All right, here we go. That apostle manipulates lightning and chases eternity. Oh, new stage. Another. Ooh, okay. New song. Oh, they're actually going for a half moon? Yo, this is half moon Roa. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting that. He look like he still have his DP. Oh no, that looked mad plus. Oh, okay, nice conversions though. I do like the air dash combos. Okay, it's definitely Roa. Yo, my boy got the abs out. So right off the bat, I just gotta say, just the new look for Roa. Let me know how you guys feel. If you guys know about Roa from the past versions of Melty Blood Tsukihime, how do you guys like? Do you like the short hair, or you guys miss the long hair? I personally miss the long hair Roa, but you know what? I'll get used to the new look. I'll get used to it. It's not bad. I just got to get used to it just because I'm so fond of the actual long hair. But just talking about the character himself, I think it's very interesting that they really went for the H style. So if you don't really know about the half moon style of Roa, he has projectiles you can see, like the lightning right there. And those are like air unblockable, as well as the dashes on the ground. They were very, they all are air unblockable. So, you know, he can really stop your approach kind of well with the type of things like that. The really annoying thing was like his ground game was very good, because the dash thing that you see him doing on the ground, he had a version of it that was actually plus, so he could sneak that in, he could feint it and stuff like that. It was very, very strong. And then the actual lightning strike that he does, he has an EX version that does like multiple strikes and is like mad plus, so he can like, you know, reset pressure with that. And now it seems like he's going to be using this this air tool, which he had inside the other version as well. I don't remember too much about it, but it definitely looks a lot more plus than at least I remember it. He also had this 6C move, which he could jump cancel, and it was like mad plus as well. I think it had like slow startup, but if they let you rock with it, you could jump cancel it and like go into like more pressure resets and stuff. As you can see, that crazy mix-up opportunity right there, where he went for the jump and then he was just mixing her up or whatever. One thing about Melty Blood has always been a thing was the game never really had like crazy good anti-airs. So, you know, outside of your character had a DP, it was really like no go-to anti-air like button. Some characters had like good anti-air buttons, some characters had DPs, but you know, anti-airs were like very few to come by, very hard to come by when it came to like good anti-airs. So a lot of people actually took to the skies because air mobility in this game is very strong. You know, you have like double jump and then like air dash, or air dash and a jump and stuff. So air mobility is very good. Think about like every character pretty much has like almost like Milia movement from Guilty Gear. So a lot of good movement options inside this game in the air. But that's why people always say like this game is like the floor is lava and stuff like that, because air mobility is so good, and they knew that anti-airs were so weak that being in the air was always like the better position. Coming in at your opponent from the air and they're on the ground is a good situation for you, because Not a lot of characters had good anti-airs to deal with you coming in, especially if you're playing a character with good air buttons. Seems like Roa definitely kept his DP, which I guess is a good thing for the character. Obviously, having a DP inside a game like this is definitely going to be very strong, considering how good air options typically are in Melty Blood, and it still seems to be the case, which I think is going to be very good for him as a character. Also, just remembering about like the accessibility of this game compared to the old one, just remembering how crazy pressure can be. There is no like guard break, at least on the surface of this game. We don't see it. I don't believe they have it in this game no more. So before, you used to be able to break a person's guard if they block too much. Just remembering how strong Roa is, it made me like remember this. So in this game, it doesn't seem like that's the case. You can actually just, you know, worry about having good defense. Good defense in this game is going to be something that you can just utilize, rather than like, oh man, like, you know, you could have good defense, but it didn't matter because you can't block for so long inside of Melty Blood, or you would get guard broken. Now it seems like your defense will be a little bit more rewarded, as far as you don't have to worry about that, which I guess is a good thing, especially for newer players who are just probably, you know, just learning the game. They don't know how to get out of pressure, so they just end up blocking. Blocking isn't going to be something that they're going to actually be punished for doing in this game, which is going to be nice. Last thing, I do like the combo potential that they showed off with the character. I think he has some pretty cool air dash combos. They've been showing off some pretty cool combos lately. I think the Shiki like relaunch combo, everybody took notice of. That combo is pretty cool. The combos they showing off pretty cool right here. You know, it's a little bit different from like some of the other character combos, I guess, that we've been seeing. At least in some of the things, you know, or at least, well, the air combos, a lot of it has been like BC air throw, or BC EX moon move, and then like another double jump maybe, and then BC into an air throw again or something like that. So, you know, it's changing things up a little bit as far as like how his combos in the air approach looks. So I guess that's what's sort of making me hype a little bit about that. But I want to take a look at some old half moon footage for Roa, so you can actually see what this character brought to the table and how scary he was on pressure in the previous versions of the game. So I got some good footage to check out. Let's check out that real quick and wrap it up. All right, here we go. Some classic Melty Blood footage right here. So this half Roa versus full moon mech Hisui. So yeah, this shout out's up 480p, by the way. This actually is pretty recent. This is done in March of this year on Atros. But yeah, you're gonna see just Roa absolutely going in. Strong ground game. Doesn't have really high damage, but plus frames, plus, like, you know, just a lot of plus frames everywhere and stuff like that. His ground game is very strong and annoying. Here we go. Plus, shielded that, but, you know, he's still going in. He got caught by lightning, so he got a lot of good frame traps with his, like, delay buttons and stuff. Don't forget, the lightning is also air unblockable, so if you try to jump out, you just get caught. And if he does the actual other thing, the ground move, then that's also plus if he does the B version, and he can also feint it. So you could get caught, and it's one of his best starters if you get like counter hit by it. So it's very annoying to deal with. So he has very good, just like nice frame trap stuff like that. Here we go. More lightning. Just fishing for counter hits is very scary because you don't know if he's going to reset pressure or go for that. Here we go. Just moving in with plus frames. Very hard to stop. Like I said, don't have the highest damage, but don't forget he has like really good pressure. Then he has a DP on top of this. It's a lot to deal with. Here we go. It's hard to deal with. It's very hard to deal with because you don't know if he's going to press a button or do it again. It's extremely fast. It's hard to contest as well, just because of how the move works. Oh, she finally got it. Okay, she going in. Jeez, you could do it, Hisui. You could do it. Don't forget he has a DP, so very scary to do pressure on him as well. Here we go again. It's just mauling, and then yeah, just raw meaty grab right afterwards. So as you can see, half moon Roa could definitely be a menace to deal with when he gets started. Of course, like I said, his air-to-air game isn't the strongest, but when this character gets started on the ground, it is very, very troublesome because of his tools. You know, he has a lot of good staggers, and he can do a lot of reset pressures with the plus frames and stuff like that with the EX lightning and his dash, his plus dash and stuff like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they actually implement this version of the character, because he never really has strong mix-up, but because he has good pressure and stuff like that, it was like scary to try to contest him in certain situations. So he'll either fish for counter hits, or you just block and get guard broken. But guard breaks it is in this game, so you know he's going to have to work in this system a little bit sort of differently, I guess. So I can't wait to see exactly what people come up with. Overall, he definitely looks like a very cool character nonetheless. Anyway, let me know what characters you want to see next. I think we got like 2 or 3 characters left for them to showcase, so let me know what characters you want to see next inside of Melty Blood type Lumina. Also, if you like anything I had to say today, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Dyken, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.